Welcome to Grove City's portion of Game 1 post-game interviews from Mount Union's Division III baseball regional site. Coach, I'll open it to you for an opening statement.
Sure. First of all, their guy, Shannon, the pitcher, was very, very good. Around the strike, control of all of his pitches. And what was really impressive, we had a couple innings there. I think we had second and third. We went out, and we had the bases loaded. And he just got even better in those pressure. And that's a sign of a really good pitcher. So he did a great job. We certainly were not happy with the way the game started. To give up 3 runs, so that was a little uncharacteristic. They did some things and just made us look almost like we were unprepared. But hats off to them. We knew they were a very good team. At one time it didn't end this way, but about the 7th or 8th inning, I looked up. They had 9 runs on 10 hits. So usually that's a sign you walk a lot of guys. I don't know how many we walked. We didn't make an error, so they ran at will, which is inexcusable. We need to be quicker to the plate. So you get a lead. It's hard for, we don't want to get a guy thrown out when you're down 5-0. We had an inning there. If we get a base hit, it's 4-2, maybe more, but it didn't happen, and I credit their pitcher for that.
Gentlemen, anything to add to Coach's statement?
Yeah, I mean, they pitched incredibly well. They made some incredibly really good defensive plays. They just hit the ball really well, so hats off to them.
To start off, there were plenty of bright spots still in your guys' performance despite the result, the main one being a late run scoring. Coach, this question is specifically for you, but the other two you guys can also answer. To see a run score late, to see your guys fight down by that much, what does that say about the resilience of this group, no matter the score?
Well, you don't play. You want to. We talk about passion, the 3 P's: passion, purpose, and process. So, and the first one's passion. I mean, very few things great get accomplished without excitement and passion. And I'm passionate about the game. I think these guys are. I've seen that throughout the year. So you want to do well no matter what the score is. And it's easy to be a front runner when everything's going your way. Everybody gets along. But we try. These guys love each other. That was nice to see. Of course, Sam had 3 of our 5 hits. So it's hard to get something going, too, when the majority of your hits are from one guy. But I don't question. I tell our guys that their worth as an individual isn't based by the way they play baseball. You want to play well. Your talent is God's gift to you, and what you do with that talent is your gift back to Him. So we try and play the right way all the time. That's the process. So passion in the process and have purpose. Like, why do we play? What's my purpose in my at bat here? What's my purpose? This is my role. I got to fulfill that. So those things don't change no matter what the score is, and that's the way we try and look at it.
Yeah, I mean, we're just incredibly grateful to Jesus for allowing us to be here, to God for just giving us this opportunity to play at this stage. And, we're trying not to give away at-bats, trying to compete hard the whole way just as an act of worship. And, got down there but didn't give up. It's just a testament to the guys in this program, 1 through 30. We're all coming out here and competing hard no matter what. So, hats off.
Yeah, I mean, late in the game, seeing your guys, they keep fighting. It can be very deflating if you see them kind of tuck tail and give up. So, still getting loud in the dugout, still going out and competing, hustling to their spots. It's huge. It still keeps the dugout alive a little bit, even though it's getting into the later stage of the game. But, it's big to have morale still.
David, I'll keep it with you for my next question. You came in 2 innings of relief, 1 strikeout. You did really good on the mound. Your defense then had to make 5 plays. For you guys to get through those innings, no damage done, and to see the defense make some good plays, what does that say about the mental reset that you guys did halfway through the game, that if you look down the stretch, you guys were playing really good baseball and the baseball that we have grown accustomed to seeing from Grove City?
I wouldn't so much call it a mental reset because, early on we weren't really making errors or anything. They were just finding gaps, hitting balls through the holes, stuff like that. So, even, regardless of the score, seeing our guys track down fly balls, turn double plays, it's huge. It got out of hand a little bit, but, them still hustling in the field keeps it, in check a little bit.
And finally, just a question for all of you guys. Tomorrow is win or go home. You have an early game once again. What are your thoughts heading in, and what was the message post-game to your guys' coach that kind of says, you know what's going to happen, but at the same time, you know this group, they're ready to fight until the end?
Well, you got one thing right, for sure, when you said it's an early game. So batting practice, we're visitors, so that's a blessing because otherwise we'd be taking batting practice at 6:30 in the morning. So I'm just putting that out there. As a coach of 45 years or whatever, I've never had my team take batting practice at 6:30 in the morning. But no, we played an airless game. We got beat by a really good pitcher. And I think somebody told me this might be his third regional that he pitched in. Their leadoff guy was really good. He's a sixth-year guy. I said, man, this guy's really good. And somebody goes, yeah, well, this is his sixth year, coach. So we don't have any of those. we have some of our pitchers that left us and went to. We have two guys that went to Division I schools, but everybody here is Josh is a 4-year. He graduated and he's going to do well. But basically, I told him we have never won a regional baseball game. So, and you got to win them one at a time. So let's try and do something that's never been done. So we have that, kind of looking at that. We go out there and we win that first one. And it's very, very, I've done this for a long time. It's very, very, very difficult, obviously. When you're sitting 2-0 in a 4 team, usually those teams win. Not always, because now if we get up at 5 and we take our BP and we win tomorrow, then there's another game. Then we have to play at night, and you have to win that, and then you have to go and win 2 the next day. And they're not using the 2-0. We'll be on their 3rd pitcher, and we'll be on about our 5th. So it's very difficult, but you take them one at a time. Same thing. You go through the process. You say, this is why we play. We play hard all the time. Try and do things the right way. So we'll get up and we'll go out and try and do that, hopefully a little bit better than today. And maybe we can get that first win to keep us in the tournament, but also to be the first team in Grove City history to win a baseball game in a regional.
You want to go? Yeah, I mean, obviously it's tough to lose that first one. Always coming out here trying to win. But message to the team is just going to be give it our best, be grateful to God for this opportunity just to be here, and we are. And so, but we're ready to come out tomorrow and just give it our all and leave it all on the field. So,
Gentlemen, thank you. I will open up the floor now for any other questions. That concludes Grove City's portion of post-game interviews. Gentlemen, thank you again for your time. Best of luck tomorrow, bright and early.
Thank you.
Thank you.